Hello guys, how are you? My name is Thapelo and I'm here to take you guys through my literacy journey. Okay? It was not that simple, but as I remember, so far so good. It started off in my daycare when I was about 5 years old. Our daycare teacher gave us a pen and a paper. The first thing he told us to write is our name, but he never said we must write our name specifically. We started off with doing it separately with alphabets. Then the first alphabet of my name was T. That's where I started to learn how to write T. It was so difficult that the teacher gave me a bad beating that day, and I will never forget about it. But though, that was a huge impact on my life because it helped me move forward to grade 1. When I got to grade 1, that's where my literacy journey started up to be more positively so and more encourageable. That's where I started focusing and knowing more about numbers, equations, and learning how to write my name fully using a pen. In my grade 1, that's where I learned more about how to write specifically letters and numbers and know how to combine them and form them to make waves, which also sparked me to another secondary school. That's where I learned how to read in comprehension, which was in my grade 8. It turned out to be more easily and more understandable for me to read text with understanding and to know the differences between main topics and supportive ideas. So this resulted to me to know more about books, different types of books, different types of journals, and different types of sources. This came in handy for me in institution where I'm enrolled in, which is the University of Pretoria. University of Pretoria, I was doing my education faculty, where I was doing JLZ110. JLZ110 came in handy for my academics because it taught me much more about referencing, paragraph writing, and how to learn more about universities, literacy, understanding. It all started off with the first time when a lecture popped up a slide in front of my eyes during a JLZ110 module period. I was so surprised because back then in my secondary school, I used to just only read sources, but I didn't know where they come from and I didn't even know how to credit them. So basically, somehow, I learned that in varsity that you have to reference sources. You also have to use a certain style to reference the sources, which that certain style I used was the APA 7 style, which is basically what we use at the Faculty of Education more often. It came in handy in JLZ 110 module because I learned how to reference sources and I learned the importance of referencing sources, and I learned the most of my time not to promote plagiarism. This helped me out a lot. Not only that, it also helped me out about my vocabulary speaking. I was able to know the differences between prefixes and suffixes, such things. I also knew how to plot down a paragraph and how to deal with different types of paragraphs, because I just knew that a paragraph, the only way to understand it, I couldn't imagine it would be like using a burger as an example, whereby the top one was the main topic and the things inside of it was the supportive ideas and a conclusion as the last top bar. This came in handy to my literacy journey. Thank you very much guys for watching my video, much more appreciated, and I hope you also find the value of JLZ110 module and the consequences and the concept and also the advantages of attending it more often, because it not only builds your literacy journey but it also builds your vocabulary understanding and also your comprehension in writing and also reading. Thank you very much guys.